I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not mad at bullshit. One thing there are people out there trans that have committed suicide that are maybe haven't committed suicide over being transgender. Um, but here's the thing. I have never tried to commit suicide after ever even before I tried to transition or something like that. I never committed suicide. Of course, there's people out there that are trans. I mean, here's honestly one thing I need to be careful with is being just I'm a good person. I'm not a good person. I was saying like things like most of these trans folks like would never help you if you're black. Don't help their own kind, the white folks. So the ones that are privileged don't help people that they feel like they're privileged like them. So it's not gonna be like a black person. It's not gonna be, but if they actually end up being suicidal, um. But I'm just saying like I'm gonna tell you something by the way. Don't worry about being alone. Be alone, cause like you usually realize when you're alone and you're not lonely, you can be reading, you can be doing like. Of course, the only thing that you could be lonely is if you're an artist and you want to like have uh you obsess over porn and stuff like that. And you really want to, but if of course you want to get rid of porn and make sure you have things like nudity and stuff that can like make you feel that you have a skill in nudity where you just draw naked people or sculpt them and paint them and all other stuff. That's very hard. Most people don't want it. Most people, um, you have to find the right person that actually would want to do that. You have to find a person that, especially would have an intimacy. I know it could I don't know it could be, there's some intimacy I get in some ways because like they if they know you're not doing this for sexual gain or like doing this for sexual arousal or whatever they know you won't they probably would figure out that you wouldn't want to sell the because wouldn't sell the I wouldn't sell the drawing or painting or nudity of the sculpture. Like it's good to learn. It's a good experience. It feels better than porn, even if I was horny. It's like it's way better. It's like masturbating with my hands. Like actually drawing the thing with my hands and like and then like yeah you got to be aware. You have to be aware sometimes, especially psychologically. Psychologically, you got to be careful what you say with women, especially with. And then here's another thing: with nudity. Uh, if you talk about some certain things with them, they may think a lot of things about you. They could be your friend. They could be your friend, and more than likely, they will not. They'll lose your trust, or the trust you earned will be lost. It's like if you like to find the right friends, you can pick. Here's the thing. I remember this one thing. You can choose and pick your friends. They can't pick and choose your family. So here's the thing, like that friend probably wasn't even that friend was probably wasn't good for you anyway. You could say fuck them. Like that friend like probably didn't want to understand or something like that. They probably were good, but there's other good friends, especially other trans folks or people that you want to learn. Oh, you want to learn to be a transgender and stuff like that. Learn how to accept being a transgender woman. Like if you really want to do that, just be honest. Just be honest. Cause like I swear to you, people like me would never commit suicide. Probably. I don't think. I don't think I ever will commit suicide over being transgender. There are people that are transgender women that would. So I mean, and if I did, I'm say fuck it. I ain't gonna kill myself over this shit. I'd rather be transgender than go in a women's restroom and all other stuff and which is really risky. But of course, I can get killed. But if I knew that, if I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna say if back in my head, I say fuck that shit. I ain't gonna kill myself over this stuff. But fight with transgender, like I would have been fighting for it over time. Most of it doesn't make any sense. Psychologically, it doesn't make any sense what the transgender stuff makes of it. Like most of them, like the most of them are really that hide stuff. They kind of most of them keep secrets. Most of them do it for trends. Some of these trans people they do it for trends. Some of them don't. Like not all of them, but you know, it's it's not like nothing like bipolar disorder or anything like which is as risky because of course if you have bipolar disorder and you're transgender, usually it can be risky if you take HRT and you transition and you all this stuff. And I'm not transphobic. I'm just saying like this is like some of them might get mad, but I mean like most of these trans people don't want to ever want to help me. Not most of them would never donate to me. I actually see, and of course, and also one thing, the bad part. If I take HRT, the bad part, I might eventually, as I bipolar, like it might it might give me some risk that I might harm me. So the other thing, like it's not always good to have HRT because it's debatable, but I think yeah, I think you should if you want to, if you want to try it out, just try it, but don't expect like. Hold on, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. It is confusing if as a cis male, to look at myself in the mirror and figure out that oh if I look exactly like this or if I looked exactly like a woman, how if it oh god it, yeah it's confusing if you if you're a trans woman, like if you're a trans woman and you're born as a cis male and you don't know how you what the way you look, you don't feel comfortable with the way you look. So it's kind of like, and the most people are kind of ironic with it, and they don't want to understand it, and but they don't understand. You're confused about how you feel if you feel comfortable as a woman because you don't know you feel like how you look right now. You don't know how if you look like if you looked like a woman right now, you you would know. But if you didn't look like a woman, you probably don't know if you like doing it. So. But I have no idea if it's a fetish or a kink, but I don't think it is. Um, but yeah,